Welcome to today's self-care stretch break. My name is Rebecca. I'm a self-care yoga teacher, and I love working with women, especially those who are busy and feel worried and overwhelmed, helping them feel peace through practices like yoga, meditation, and mindfulness. We're going to get started kneeling on our mats today. And if kneeling isn't a comfortable position for you, then just find a position that is. Sitting nice and tall, roll your shoulders back and down. Softly close your eyes. Just taking a minute to pause and let go of everything else you're dealing with today, and bringing your attention and your focus here. Notice how your body feels. Are there any areas that feel particularly tight or stiff? Do you have any aches or pains anywhere? Notice what your stress level's like. And then notice the quality of your breath. Feeling the air flowing in and flowing out. When we're stressed, our breathing is shallow, fast, irregular. When you start to lengthen and deepen your breath, it starts to calm your mind and influence your feelings. So as you inhale, trying to breathe into the fullness of your lungs, expanding. And as you exhale, softening, letting all the air go. Inhale, expand. Exhale, let go. Maybe extending that inhale out a little longer. And the exhale. Allow those slow, deep breaths to start to calm your mind and bring your attention and your focus here. On your exhale, you'll slowly open your eyes. Good. Let's all come up high on the knees, curling the toes under. Interlace your fingers, round your upper back, gaze down. And then reach those interlaced fingers up towards the ceiling. Good. Reach those arms out in front, round the back, look down. And reach those hands up to the ceiling. One more time. Inhale, extend in front, round that back. Exhale, reach up. And hinge over to one side, find a side stretch, and hinge the other way. Good. Now interlace your hands behind your back, open up the chest and the heart, gazing up. Good. Releasing that, bring your hands to your hips. We'll step the right leg forward, trying to bring that knee in line with the ankle. Maybe lowering your hands down and sliding that back leg back a little bit. Just trying to find a nice stretch in the hip flexor. You could always uncurl the toes. We're slowly going to shift our weight back, straightening that front leg, and then bending, coming back to the lunge. Straighten and bend. Really connecting your breath and your movement together. Good, we'll hold the legs straight. Now, if you find you're quite tight, you can always add a little bend to the knee, or if you've got some yoga blocks, you could always come up on those. We'll just turn the toes outward and then rotate inward. Rotate the leg out and rotate in. One more time each way. Good, we'll bend that front leg back. Good, bring your hands back up onto your hips. Curl the toes under. Place your hands on your hips, fingers pointing down. Draw those elbows together, camel. Stick out the chest and the heart. If you'd like to do full camel and you want to lean back and bring your hands to your heels and open up the chest and the heart, you could. Good, coming upright. Let's step the left foot forward now. Take a minute, make sure those joints are stacked, the knee is in line with the ankle. Lower your hands down and just wiggle those back toes back. Good, slowly straighten the front leg, flex the toes, and then bend the knee, walk your hands forward to frame the foot. We'll just flow back and forth. Really linking your breath and your movement together. It'll just help calm your mind as we stretch the body. Good, we'll hold this leg here straight and rotate the leg outward and then rotate in. Rotate out and in. Good, let's bend this leg back and we'll come into tabletop. So spreading the fingers nice and wide, stacking the shoulders over the wrists. Knees are hip distance apart and just sway side to side. Maybe draw a few circles, shifting your weight forward, to the side, back and side. And change directions. Come back to a nice flat back. You'll drop your belly, lift the gaze. Tuck the chin around the back. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Tuck the chin and round. One more time. Pick your left hand up, reach it up towards the sky or the ceiling, and then thread it underneath the right. We'll come down to rest on that left ear and left shoulder. Imagine sending your breath all the way down to the shoulder, just trying to release and let go of the knots that are there. Come back up to table. Changing sides, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Thread it underneath the left, coming to rest on the ear and the shoulder. And come back up to table. Child's pose, take your knees wide, toes together, send your hips back. Reach those arms out. Trying to soften your tailbone down towards your heels. Maybe come up on the tips of your fingers and just walk them out a little bit further. And take a deep breath in. And big sigh out the mouth. In through the nose. Big sigh out. One more time. Slowly walk your hands back towards your knees. You can shift your hips off to the side. And we'll come into a seated position, so cross-legged if that's comfortable, or straightening the legs out in front if that's better. Bring your right hand to the left knee. Reach the left fingers behind and just twist over. Taking slow, deep breaths. Trying to wring out and let go of anything else you're stressing or worrying about. Slowly come center. We'll twist the other way. Left hand to the right knee. Right fingers behind, twist over. Slowly come center. Just roll your shoulders back and down. And it's time to relax. So just closing your eyes for a minute. Almost everything works again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. I know what it's like to feel like you have no time for yourself. But the truth is, you can't afford not to make time for yourself. Just take a few minutes to just try to relax. And if that's hard, know that that's normal. Whenever you start to think of a to-do list or your worries or concerns, just notice your breath flowing in and breath flowing out. With each exhale, allowing the body to soften and relax a little more. When you make time to recharge, to do things for yourself, it truly does give everyone else around you the best of you instead of what's left. On your next exhale, you can slowly open your eyes. If you'd like to end giving yourself a hug, you could. Thank you for taking the time to take care of yourself and join me for this stretch break today. If you are looking for private yoga, on-demand yoga, or just longer group classes, you can find more ways to work with me at youfirstyoga.ca. And the very best way to get started is by downloading the Self-Care Checkup. The link's in the description below. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.